When you're building complex object-oriented programming applications, it's inevitable that you're going to get errors in your code every once in a while. Unless you're the type of person who never makes a mistake ever, you're going to make a mistake every once in a while in your applications. This movie is dedicated to showing you how to fix those errors when they come up. Here I have our application that's basically our finished application, but I've gone through the classes and made 3 errors throughout the classes. And now we're working with several different classes here, so it could be pretty hard to find small errors in them. I'll test the movie and I'll walk you through how to fix errors in your code. So I'll test it right now, and then I get some errors in the output window. I get 2 right here, syntax error and syntax error. What I'm going to do is what I always do, and that's double click the first error. The second error is typically something that's an error that happens because of the first error. Sometimes you'll have one mistake in your code and you'll get 5 different error messages for it. So you always want to go to the first one first. So double click that first error, and then Flash will take you to the offending code, and it will open up that class file where the code is and have the line highlighted. So here I'm looking at this line of code for some type of problem. It says expected a definition keyword such as function after attribute public, not slide controller. So after public there should be something not slide controller. Oh, it looks like I missed the word var. So I type public space var, and that looks like I fixed the problem. So I'll save the file, file save, and then test the movie again. I get another error. This time it says syntax error expecting left brace before extends. So I'll double click, and it looks like extends has something wrong with it. Now here's how I know that. Extends is a keyword in Flash and therefore should be blue. Here it's black, so I know that there's some sort of a problem. So I'm missing the T in extends. When I type that, it turns blue. So I can choose file save, save the file, test the movie, and then I get more error messages. It says access of undefined property title underscore txt. I'll double click that error. Flash will take me to the offending code, and this is actually in the slideshow text view class, and it doesn't have a property called title underscore txt. It's actually called title. And so I actually gave it an extra text in its variable name. So if I delete that extra text and I just have title, I can save the file, test the movie, and everything works okay. So whenever you see messages in the compiler errors panel, just double click the top one. Flash will take you to the offending code, or at least the offending area, and you can look around that area using the descriptive text in the error message to find where the problem is. Now, not every single error is going to result in a compiler error and take you to the exact line of code that you need to fix. Sometimes errors will be very vague. In those cases, make sure to read all of the text in the error, and if you still don't understand what the problem is, you can look up the error number, because each error has its identification number in Flash Help or online. And through those resources, you can find solutions to your problems.